Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the AM-bition podcast. I've been feeling a little down lately, little in the dump, little not feeling well, little headache, little erectile dysfunction. That's a good rapper name. I'm gonna start going by that on Spotify. You find my no, not Spotify, SoundCloud. We have a Spotify though, and I welcome onto the show, the stage, whatever you want to call it, my pal, my friend, my good buddy, my chum, my homebred, home slice, my guy. All right, I welcome him on. AJ, what do you have to say?
It's great to be on the show. I'm confused.
Yeah, no one cares. All right, back to what I was saying. So, guys, today I am poggers, okay? I platinumed Sekiro. I am so cool. I am so cool. Yeah, don't clap.
No clap?
No, not at all. No. You're faggot.
Anyway, no, I saw Ace texted me yesterday, guys. But yeah, welcome to the show. Ace texted me yesterday, and he sent me a picture of a notification. All trophies won on Sekiro, and the amount of sheer joy, it was like I just witnessed the miracle of life.
Yeah,
like
I'm God, bro.
My son was just born in my arms. That's what it felt like to see that trophy.
That's what it felt like for me, because the game's not that hard once you beat it once. When you beat it the first time, if you start a new game, it's pretty easy. But starting off starting off Sekiro, like with no prior experience, no nothing, no health, no fucking chug jugs, no Estus, you suck. I sucked, and I am proud to announce that I am God, and you all have to refer to me as God King now. So that is
your royalty and your interdimensional being.
Yeah, bro. I'm that one fucking guy from that fucking H.P. Lovecraftian. It was like a celestial being that could easily. Yeah, it's fine. Go read H.P. Lovecraft. Some pretty good literature there.
Yeah, just go read in general. People need to read.
Shut the fuck up, please. Who allowed you into this conversation? I'm here sitting with my beloved audience, my beloved fans, my family, my home squad, my home squad. I like that. Y'all are little boys. That's your name. I'm sorry, I forgot. Anyway, how was your day?
Pretty good. Lately, I've been painting a lot more.
Alright, no one cares. Back to what I was saying. No, go ahead.
No, but I've been painting a lot lately and drawing, and I've been trying to practice. I've said this before, but I've been trying to practice just figures in general and proportions, and it's not easy, but that's okay, because that's the point of art, is to keep getting better. And what's weird is I
draw porn, Lamau.
Anyway, it's a good thing to get my mind off the crazy world that we're living in right now. And I thought that a couple weeks ago was bad, but in light of the recent tragedy, which we're not going to discuss just because it's a very sensitive topic, and I don't want to bring people's spirits down, because everybody's spirits are already down. So the best thing we can do is just to talk about more lighthearted subjects, just kind of get the mood up and get people to be able to push through this. So yeah, I've been painting, and as we've seen, Ace has beaten Sekiro the millionth time and just wiped out all the challenges and achievements. So that's pretty great. It's a good thing to get your mind off. But I have some really cool news. Our podcast is on a lot more platforms now, and if you want to support the boys,
the boys, bro.
the of age boys. If you want to support the of age boys, listen to us on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. So yeah, But
I was
anyway.
with you until you said of age. I'm out, bro.
Oh yeah, you shoot for more underage people?
What?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What the
I said
fuck?
of age. I said of age. I said of age, and you're like, no, not of age. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Of
I
age?
mean
Ew.
above age. You. I can't be in this party anymore.
Of age qualifies as the correct age of legal consent is what I meant. But you said no. Who likes of age? What?
Yeah, but I like of age.
Oh,
So like 80 to 90. Yeah,
So like-
yeah, you got it.
so like Silver Fox.
Yeah. I don't want to be in this call anymore.
No.
I think I'm gonna go, man. Have fun with the rest of the podcast. I'll see ya.
We still got more to talk about. Oh well.
All right, I'm back. That was a nice jump cut. I actually left for 3 separate days.
Yeah.
So
you grew a beard in the
we
time.
haven't talked in a while.
So how's your 3 separate days that definitely happened go?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I beat Sekiro.
You beat Sekiro, dude. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, bro. Let's actually no. But I got really one of the cool things that has happened is I've gotten into this one game that I haven't been into in a long time again, and it's just been nice playing it and seeing all the new shit that they added and stuff.
Checkers.
But one of the more uncool things that I like is they've added power caps to some of the weapons, so your weapons can't be like maxed out completely. Well, some of the older weapons can't be maxed out completely. I'm talking about Destiny 2, but yeah. Oh, yeah, shut the fuck up.
I thought you were talking about Checkers. Checkers is a classic game. That's the game I've been playing lately on the PS4.
Bro, you're so cool.
I'm so cool, dude.
You're fucking lit, bro. You're literally litty titty, bro.
After school, you want to get some Capri Sun and like play checkers on my big TV.
You live in a fucking mansion and you have your fucking giant ass TV and all you play on it is checkers.
Dude, it's the only game that matters. Think about
that
it.
That reminds me of one of my friends. He's one of those guys. He's one of those people.
He's
that
Bruce
are like,
Wayne.
What the fuck?
He's like a millionaire.
No, okay, shut up. Tweety, stop talking. Like I was saying, he's a bit of a person that's like, I know everything. I am God. I am
So
God
he's
among
you.
this realm. I have glasses, I'm skinny, I like anime, and I am God, because I am top of my class. That type of person.
Sounds like a cool guy.
No. No. That's
No?
the exact opposite. Nah.
What makes him a nah? What makes him a not good guy?
I just don't like how he's really puts himself up on a pedestal, some might say.
So you'd say you say he's narcissistic.
Is that it?
Yeah, if you're full of yourself or you find a lot more value than you should of yourself. Not that you shouldn't value yourself. It's a different type of valuing yourself.
It's valuing yourself above others.
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of person. Yeah.
Lex Luthor prestige level narcissism.
Yeah, Lex Luthor, dude, totally.
The greatest criminal mind of our time.
Criminal Minds, bro.
Criminal Minds. Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen Criminal Minds. Wow, that's another fucking check off list on our on my unfriending list. I'm sorry,
dude.
but
I'm more of an NCI. I'm more of an NCI. What? Whoa, huh? What?
I said you're gonna have to fuck right off.
More of an NCIS guy.
That sucks for you, of course.
Dude, NCIS New Orleans?
Nah. To be honest, I like Psych a lot more. Do you know what
you like
Psych
what
is?
More? Psych?
Psych, yeah. Do you know what that is?
No, I do not.
Man. Bro. Dude. When I was little, I used to watch the shit out of that shit, dude. Psych is basically this TV show where a guy pretends to have, like, psychic powers. And he solves, crime cases. or yeah, criminal cases. And basically, he's just a really good uh, person with deduction skills. Like, he's
Hmm.
really good at deducting things. He's very good at spotting different things. He has this friend named Gus, which is a popular meme now. Uh, he's not a popular one, but he has a few meme templates out there, which is pretty cool. Uh, there's there's a few other things in the show that I don't like about it. It's one of them is it makes too many sexual jokes. Not too many, not enough, but just enough to be kind of like, this is the only thing it has leveraging off of it. It's just like, you know.
Like, is this a bit, or does it like really have that much sexual humor in it?
Well, it has just enough to be like, oh yeah, I could spot out the sexual jokes. They make at least like, or maybe it's just my personal preference, but they make like 4 to 5 in an episode, which is like, that's too much. It's just basically them leveraging their jokes off of sexual humor.
Hmm. That's kind of interesting as far as like where TV shows will go, like what I like to call like the rules of a show, like what they can and can't do. And sometimes shows bend the rules, like an NCIS, like, oh, this, they try not to kill people unless they have to. And then, you
Batman.
know, Batman code, except it's law enforcement. So really it's not a Batman code. It's a, maybe we don't have to kill this person code. But, uh, but when I don't really necessarily mean like the agents in the show, I just can mean like the circumstances, like will a character be killed off that's a main character? And most of the time people have heavy plot armor, but sometimes they want to like, they reel you back in by like killing off this one important character that like you've grown a yearning or a liking to, and they're like, oh no, don't worry, we can break the rules. We're not a kid show. We got this. Come back and watch us. Think that just sit here and be happy and believe that we don't have a predictable script. And like they'll kill off characters. But like I say that, but like for like example, NCIS, it's an adult show, but it's almost like the Disney level of adult show because they try not to break their rules a lot, but they do every once in a while just to keep it refreshing, I guess, for their audience. And I like NCIS, but it's sometimes the show can get a little too predictable, and it's not as
Not as good.
it's not as yeah, not as good. I was trying to think of something a more extravagant way to say that, but like you know, another funny example is the show Gotham I'm watching right now. I've been binging it for the first time, and they they don't really have much rules they have to break because the funny thing about this show is that if a character dies, more often than not, they're gonna come back in the next season somehow, or multiple times. So like, don't be too worried if you see a character killed because they're probably coming back, and it's funny because they at the same time they don't have plot armor, but they do because the story of Batman. So how can this character die if he's in the future? Stuff like that.
And
But
that's the type of thick plot armor I like, dude. Because you're just like, first of all, you're like, what the fuck? This person's alive still? What the fuck's going on? I don't remember this happening. And I think it's kind of funny when a character dies and it reappears in the future, because it's like, oh, this is obviously not a stable timeline. Something's gone wrong. The 2.41 gigawatts or whatever the meme isn't isn't very stable right now. We need to go back to the future right now, dude. I've made a funny
bro, Back to the Future, Doc Brown,
Pog, dude. No,
Poggers.
Pog. Poggers.
I want
I like how you do you even know what Pog means?
sort of,
Okay.
but I want a clip of Christopher Lloyd, the guy who plays Doc Brown in Back to the Future, to say Poggers. I want that. I want a short MP4
Poggers.
of him just saying it, yeah, but like in the costume of the movie, like in the like white wig and everything, and he's like, "Great Scott, Poggers!"
I want
want him to
Obama
say
to
that.
say Poggers, dude.
No, yeah, yeah. You know what? We need to get like a petition online. Get a bunch of people to sign it to get these people to make these clips.
Say
Because think about
communism
how
now.
that would just add to their legacy. Think about it.
Bro, I also see a leg.
A leg?
Yeah, I see a leg as well.
Is it your leg?
Do you get? I was joking. I made a joke. I made a funny. I made a. You said leg I see, and I said I'm a dad.
No, that's a good one.
Oh.
You should go to the Laugh Factory with Kramer.
Shut the fuck up, dude. We're in the
You
90s,
know what
Kramer.
happened?
We're in the 90s.
Great Scott, Seinfeld. We're in the 90s.
So dumb.
Oh,
I've never wanted to. I
so
want to curb
dumb.
stomp Kramer, dude.
Do you know what happened? Do you know what he did at the Laugh Factory?
What did he do?
He had some very open opinions about very open racist opinions to talk about on his little stand-up routine. I think he was like really drunk, and he was just as the Beybladers say, let it rip. He just let it rip, and it was not
Well,
good.
that just makes me think he shit himself on stage, but alright.
No, he might have after what he said, but goodness. So if you ever hear someone say, if you ever hear one of my other friends, like Joey, who we've had in the podcast, talk about the Laugh Factory, he's usually referencing that event.
Yeah, it's... I like it when people say, ooh, it's getting hot in here, when someone has, like, a hot take or something. No, it's not, you fucking dumbass, dude.
Dude, that anger has been building up for a while. You want to talk about it?
It's all about, like... I've probably said this before, but fuck the joke police, man. People who guard jokes and are able to... Like, me, myself, as a person, I am able to tell what is and isn't a joke that comes out of my mouth. Okay? If I think it's a joke, like, if I'm blatantly saying something racist, then that is bad. But if I'm making a joke about a stereotype, that's not that bad. That's like...
It's all about
yeah.
context, you know?
And then people who just say, oh no, you're racist because you make this joke. That's your subconscious thinking. And you're like, unga. I hate people who are like that. I can't stand them. Because it's all about, like, you're basically ruining someone else's fun.
But speaking of a segue, you know what's really sweet?
What?
Honey. And today you can save 10% with the coupon code brought to you by Honey.
That just didn't happen. We didn't get a sponsor from Honey, dude.
No, we didn't. But it was worth it. It was worth a try. Hey, they got free promotion. Maybe they'll pay us.
Yeah,
or something.
pay us for our small podcast.
Did you hear what I said? I said
that you probably have no clue about. Please pay us.
Yeah, Honey, can you... I tried signing up for Honey. Didn't work.
You didn't? We only have, like, 40 subscribers, which is still a lot. Thank you for all of you who are subscribed. Also, fuck you. But, huh?
What? No, we're very grateful.
No,
we're very grateful that
we
even have one person listening.
Unsubscribe.
No, we're grateful that we have at least one person listening. That's all that we really need.
Unsubscribe, dude. I'm trying to ruin what we've got going already.
Remember, Joey told me, he told us on the last podcast that if any femboys are listening, they have to unsubscribe.
Oh, that's right. Damn, bro.
So we're already losing half our audience.
Did you just assume?
I just assumed,
Wow. You cocky prick. You son of a bitch, dude. Wow.
Bro, you want to fight?
I'll fucking fist fight your ass, dude. Come here. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Just you wait.
Okay.
Anyway, how's your mom? Last time I saw her, she was doing
What?
great.
What?
I made a doing your mom joke.
I'm so confused.
Hey, go
What?
look out the window right now.
Okay.
All right, are you looking out the window?
I am.
Could you find me who asked? I'm a comedic genius. Funny, bro.
Dude, you should go to the Laugh Factory.
Unfunny, didn't laugh. That's just unfunny.
Not funny.
Unfunny.
Not funny.
Unfunny,
Didn't
unfunny,
laugh.
unfunny, unfunny. Any good movies recently you watch?
Huh. I did watch Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which is the finale to all of the Damian series of Justice League animated movies, or DC animated movies. And I gotta say, it's a lot more painful as far as like loss and like death to watch than Endgame or any superhero movie. So DC, they're very good about creating well, before I say anything, really, all of those movies literally is translated from the comics, so it's direct source material animated, for the most part. So really, the credit goes to the people who wrote the comics or drew the comics. So anyway, point is, great movies, really painful, great movies to watch. It really pulls at your heartstrings. But I only wish that they had made more before they decided to end it, because they had a lot more potential for other movies they could have made and more storylines they could have added or plot lines they could have added. But all in all, great movie. I definitely recommend it. But you should definitely watch the other ones, like Batman vs. Robin, Son of Batman, let's see, Death of Superman, Reign of the Superman, what else? There's a lot of them. They're all really good. Justice League versus Teen Titans, Justice League Judas Contract, all really good movies. And I think DC does a lot better as far as making animated movies than Marvel does. That's where their strong suit is, not live action. As we see with
Batman v Superman.
That movie is, and as well as Justice League, is very hard to talk about.
It was very anticipated.
It's very polarizing. It's very polarizing.
I was about to say it was very anticipated, and people were very excited for it. And when it came out and it was shit, everyone was just unexcited, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked the movies a lot. I like Justice League. I like Batman vs. Superman. The only beef I have with it is that the way they set up Batman, they made him like this disgruntled old yet young, frustrated Batman that kills people, confirmed kills, and all of those movies, which make no sense because the one of the most interesting character aspects of Batman in all of his comics and all of his source material is that his struggle not to become the criminal, not to become the guy who shot his parents, to not kill. That's his one rule. And to see him break it, but then like have the struggle not to break it or to break it when he's about to kill Superman. What's the point? He's already broken his rule. It defeats like the interest in like that conflict, because he's already failed. He's already failed that like inner conflict. So what's the point of setting it up like he hasn't already? But anyway, I don't know. I like those movies, but they kind of messed up a little bit. But there is some good news though.
Yeah. Speaking of media, I have
Cut.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Snyder Cut's coming out.
I don't know what that is. Explain.
Original director of Justice League had to stop working with the movie because he had a family tragedy to deal with, and so one of the directors of the Avengers movie finished it, and he cut out almost 4 hours of the original movie and restructured it. And yeah, but anyway, continue.
Speaking of other media, fucking anime. Yeah, anime boobs, Okay, like I was saying, instead of being cringy, I've been watching this pretty deep, quote unquote, anime, called Sing Yesterday for Me, and it's a very emotional anime that emotional in kind of big quotations, not too large, not too small, but it very tugs at your heartstrings because it gets at the life of being an adult and what you have to go through and the struggles that you make, such as getting a job, fucking love life, everything about that. And it is it's not finished yet, but it's a very good anime that I would recommend to anyone because it's so emotional sometimes. Because it's just like, sometimes you don't agree with the main character, and sometimes you full on agree with the main character. Like, yes, this is what you need to do. And then, maybe the main character will quit his job, and you're like, no, why would you do that, bro? And it's, or not main job, but side job. But I'm not going to spoil anything. Those are just examples from it. So I technically did spoil you, but in a roundabout way of doing it. But yeah, very good anime. 10 out of 10. It wasn't... Huh?
When did it come out?
This spring. It's still going. So...
Ooh.
Sing Yesterday for me.
Sing
I think
Yesterday. Do you know any of, like... Have you been listening to the... Is there a dub for it, or have you just been watching the original?
I've just been watching the original.
Ah. I was going to ask if you knew any of the voice actors, but I don't know many Japanese voice actors, so... But anyway, it sounds like something I'd enjoy. Where can I see it?
You can watch it on Verve. You can watch it on Verve. You can watch it...
I think... is your last answer on Verve?
I don't know anything else that streams anime. On Crunchyroll. Which is on Verve, so you can use Verve to get onto Crunchyroll, so there you go.
Yeah, so I have this feeling that I might find what I'm looking for on Verve, so I think I'll go there. We're not sponsored by Verve, by the way. That was just...
You're right, today's sponsor is Crunchyroll.
Yeah, see, we pulled an ultimate sponsor prank, because we tried to convince you it was Honey, but no, the real...
Is my mom. Today my mom is sponsoring the episode. Mom, can you come in here, please? Damn it, she's not here.
Oh, I was kind of hoping she'd walk in that very moment.
I took my headphones. Shit. Sorry, I had to pick up something. I am not good at playing, but I am alright.
Hey.
This is the one that I like to call moving my fucking finger. Thank you for coming out tonight, ladies and gents. This will be the end of the episode. Goodbye, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, I have too much energy. It's just from my overwhelming Chad that just kind of flows out of me. Anyway, that is the end of the episode. We actually are sponsored by my mom. My mom is paying me to do this. It was nice. It was nice talking with y'all. It was nice talking with you as well. Nice getting opinions on certain subjects. Nice saying some controversial things. Nice discussing anime and other stuff. And do you have an outro for us?
I do. As I said, thank you guys for listening, and it would really, really help us if you guys would listen to our stuff on Spotify and all other platforms. We have it linked on the Discord.
It'll probably be linked somewhere in the description as well.
If you really want to help us. Yeah, that too. But if you really, really want to help us, check our Patreon. We'd really appreciate it. Or spread the word. But thank you guys for listening. And Ace, play us out.
Thank y'all for coming out tonight. My name is Joey Scrotum Face. Thank you. Goodbye.
Phil needs to stop paying for your lessons. We'll need to talk about that later, but
Oh,
bye.
that's who's paying for them. Bye.